If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
Died, siblings.
New tonight in that triple shooting investigation on Detroit's west side, the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office will not be pressing charges against the shooter.
You might remember we first brought you this case at 5 and 6 on the news today. Police say 3 people died, siblings Trevor and Jasmine Sheeler and Lester Owens III. Family members told our Erica Erickson the 3 were out celebrating a birthday when that shooting broke out.
It's just hard. It's hard. I'm trying to figure everything out. Right now, it's like I've cried so much. It's like I feel like I'm dry. Right now, I've cried so much.
However, Detroit police are pushing back on birthday party claims, saying the 3 victims were involved in drag racing. Officers also tell us one victim was allegedly seen pointing a gun at the person who ended up being the shooter.
Where this started from was one of the illegal meetups, one of the illegal drag racing parties. Our victims were the ones that we're pursuing. We're in the vehicle that brandished the firearm on the freeway and then pulled nose to nose with the victim, with the individual that fired the shots, fatally wounding them.
Again, no charges are expected to be filed against the shooter in this case. Families of those killed in this shooting have set up fundraisers to help pay for funeral expenses. We have those links on clickondetroit.com.
Cold-blooded demonstration. No charges. None whatsoever. Now, I know the families of the lost ones, all 3 people that died, Lester, Trevor, and Jasmine, I know their family is going through it because it's like, damn. What you mean, no charges? Well, self-defense. That's how it's no charges. No duty to retreat. You have no duty to retreat if you are in a place where you have a legal right to be, such as your home or a public space. Castle doctrine. You may use deadly force if someone breaks into your home, car, or business, or is trying to commit a carjacking, assuming the intruder intends to cause serious harm. Proportionality. The force used must be proportional to the threat. You can only use as much force as is necessary to stop the threat. Honest and reasonable belief. The threat must be imminent, not future or past. You must honestly and reasonably believe you are in danger. Prohibited situations. You generally cannot claim self-defense if you instigated the fight, were committing a crime, or if the threat has already ceased. These are some of Michigan's self-defense laws. And I'm talking about, we need to learn and we need to be aware of these type of things. You can't just do this type of stuff that they did and expect people to get charged. You can't do that. But now there's a lot that has been unfolding, right? And a lot has came out that we didn't know before, right? So here it is, the people that was in the Charger, they are saying that they believe that they was about to be robbed. Yeah. They believe that they were about to be robbed, and here's the reason why. They are saying that the people in the Charger, they are saying that, hey, they pulled up to a stop sign, and the people in the Chrysler 300 pulled up to them, boom, and hit their bumper. Now, in real life, when somebody hits your bumper, the proper thing to do is to, find a safe place, pull over, look and see if there's any damage done to your car, any damage to their car, and then y'all exchange insurance information and work it out like that. Let the insurance companies deal with it. But when you are driving a $90,000, $60,000 to $80,000 car, that Charger, one of them super fast ones. It is well known that people will carjack you for them cars. And one of the way that they carjack you is the old bait and switch. They pull up to you, they hit your bumper real nice, and then you jump out your car and say, hey man, damn, you just hit my car. And they say, oh bro, I'm sorry man. The whole plan is to get you outside the car. Because as soon as they get you outside the car and y'all sitting there looking at each other's bumpers, the robber's gonna pull out a gun. And they gonna say, yeah, nah, get down, slap you with the pistol a few times, give me the keys to the car, you understand what I'm saying? Rob you for whatever else you got, and they gone. With your car, with your materials, with your valuables, right? This is a thing that a lot of people understand. That's, driving those super fast cars. This is one of the ways that they get carjacked. So the guy who was driving the Charger believed that he was about to be robbed when they hit his bumper. So when they hit his bumper, he just, hey, no, I'm not getting out the car. I'm going to keep rolling. But the people in the the people in the Chrysler 300 kept trailing him. To the point that at one point they pulled up on the side of him and pulled out a gun and showed it to him, right? This is according to their reports. So once they did that, they hit it. As a matter of fact, we got video footage of them hitting it. Check it out.
Where'd they go? Oh, look at these crazy ass people. They're psychotic. Like what? Like what? That's the wrong fucking way.
You see what I'm saying? So you see the Chrysler 300 chasing the Charger down the wrong way on the highway. I'm talking about this how brutal this thing is. They really trying to get away. So now when they pull up to the gas station, the Charger, in his mind, he believing that, hey, I'm finna pull up to this gas station. These people are not going to try to rob me. There's cameras everywhere. There's lightning everywhere. Ain't nothing finna happen, right? Nah. When he pulls up to the gas station, the Chrysler blocks him in. 4 people get out of the Chrysler. And then the shooting happened. Y'all already know that part right there, right? So here's my thing right here, and this is why I'm kind of confused, right? Because if the people in the Chrysler 300 had robbery and carjacking on their mind, when they pulled up to the gas station, I did not see not one person that got out of that Chrysler with a firearm. Did y'all see somebody with a firearm? Do we gotta look at the video over again? I did not see anyone jump out of that Chrysler 300 with a firearm. Now, that right there got me baffled, because it's like, if we trying to carjack you, if we trying to rob you in any type of way, as soon as we get you stopped, when we hop out the car, we producing iron. Like, hey man, don't move, don't nobody do nothing, y'all better not. We doing like that. We're not finna walk up to your car and open the car door and try to fight you and stuff like that. No, that's not a robbery. That's not a robbery jacking right there. Carjacking. That's not that. You see? So I believe that there's a lot more to this story that people are letting on, that they are not letting out. Because again, if it was a robbery, come on, y'all know how it go. If we jumping out and we trying to carjack you, hey look, ain't no time to be trying to fight you and all that. We got guns out. Because we don't know what y'all got. You see? So that right there kind of threw me a little bit, but it gets deeper though, because after all 3 of them people died, after all 3 of them got shot, and the people in the Charger reversed and waited for the police, they did find additional guns. That was the people's in the Chrysler. So that right there threw me off a little bit. But that also tells me this: if they found the guns of the people that was in the Chrysler, then I don't know if they was trying to carjack or rob them. Because if that was the case, why leave your guns in the car? You see? if you trying to commit some type of harm, you trying to commit a carjacking, why leave your guns in the car? You see? So I'm kind of confused about this whole demonstration now, and I understand the fear of the person in the charge. I understand that they saying that these people were chasing them for 10 to 15, 20 minutes, and you know what I'm saying, driving fast, driving down wrong ways and all this old type of stuff. So I can understand the fear, you know, and I can understand them believing that they about to get carjacked or something's about to happen, especially if these people is chasing y'all and showing y'all guns. But once they had them, there was no guns drawn, except the people in the Charger that killed all 3 of them other people. So I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this right here kind of got me baffled. This right here got me stumped because, you know, it's conflicting stuff going on. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, like, I don't know if they was trying to rob. I don't know if it's something else deeper that's going on. I don't know. I haven't got that type of information. But what we do know is this right here. The boy that did them, that triple murder, that triple homicide, that triple killing, whatever you want to call it, he ain't going to jail. And the reason why he ain't going to jail is because he followed the law. Period. He followed the law. You want to chase me? Okay, then cool. I'm finna go somewhere. I'm finna go in a safe place. I'm not leaving my vehicle. You approach my vehicle, open the door, y'all trying to harm me. Okay, now I can shoot and I can wait for the police to come. He was concealed to carry, 22 years old. Hey, ain't nothing going on. He's scot-free. You see? So, I mean, look, we can learn from this. You got people doing that type of stuff to you. Hey, man, look, preserve your life. Go somewhere safe. Hey, I ain't got to get out my car. I ain't got to do nothing. They run up on the car playing games like that. It is what it is. It's an unfortunate situation. Rest in peace to those young people that lost their lives. But, you know, again, you got to think. This man think he about to be robbed and carjacked. Ain't no telling what they was thinking. I don't know. You know what I mean? But being that he thought that and he believed that, that was enough to satisfy the elements of self-defense. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.